We opened a file. Now sometimes you want to create a brand new workbook. The leftmost button in the standard toolbar says New, and if you click on that, you'll see a new empty workbook. Notice its name at the top of the screen. Book 2 in this case, because our previous workbook that we created from the beginning is called Book 1. If we push on this button again, creating another new one, it's Book 3, and so on. It could be that maybe we really didn't need this Book 3, so why don't we just close it? Now nothing is in it. There's nothing to save. Excel won't even say anything about this. If we click on File and choose Close, we're now looking at Book 2. Click on the Window command again to remind ourselves that there is a Book 2, we see it in the background, a Shirts file, a Profits 97 file. We could click on Shirts to see it again, and suppose this number 100 is incorrect, we'll change it to 90. And we'll say, okay, we're finished with that, let's just close it. If you attempt to close a workbook where you've made changes, Excel remembers and prompts you. So if we were to say close, meaning I don't want to see this on my screen anymore, I don't want it in my working space, you see the prompt. Do you want to save the changes you made to, and it will name the file. And if I do, of course, I'll say yes. If I simply want to return it, or let's have it say that we don't want to have it on our screen, we don't want to have it active, I could say no, but the changes will not be made. If I have doubt, if I'm not sure what I want to do, I'll choose cancel. So let's suppose we do want to close this with the changes saved. Click on yes. The file is no longer active in Excel. Click on Window. We don't see that file. Go to Profits. So at any time when you're working with a particular workbook and you no longer want to use it, you can simply say File, Close. Excel will prompt you if you've made changes and forgot to save them. In this section, we talked about the all-important concept of saving your workbook as a file. We then talked about how to open a workbook that you had created in the past, and we talked about how you could open it from the A drive or the C drive, or perhaps you have other devices on your PC, you could open it from there also. And we also talked about the idea that you want to create a new workbook at times. In other words, you have nothing saved at all, you want to create something brand new. So we talked about how to open a workbook, create information, and then save it. And we also focused on the idea that when you no longer want to work with a workbook, you want to close it, and if you've neglected to save changes that you've made, Excel will take care of that for you.